Today on CG Off-Road, we're going to ditch the factory intake on our Raptor to make it breathe and sound a whole lot better. One of the easiest ways to improve the performance of your truck is to install a cold air intake. So today we're going to be installing this Corsa Apex cold air intake on our 2017 F-150 Raptor. This Corsa cold air intake is designed to fit your 2015 to 18 3.5 liter EcoBoost F-150 and Raptor, and it comes with a high flow intake tube with a DryTech air filter, protected by a heat shield to improve the performance and efficiency of your F-150. It comes with everything you need for an easy installation, so today we're going to install it on our 2017 F-150 Raptor. Tools you'll need for this installation: 7mm socket, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, 11mm socket, 1/4" ratchet, 13mm socket, 3/8 ratchet, 10mm wrench, and a trim panel removal tool. This Corsa intake is actually really simple to install. The first thing we're going to do is remove the factory intake. Remove the 2 clips on the factory airbox. Remove the hose clamp on the bottom portion of the Y pipe. It's very difficult to see. The head of the clamp is on the very back, and it's a 7mm. Then do the upper clamp. The factory intake can now come right off. Unplug the intake sensor. The stock air filter can also be removed. Remove the 13mm bolt that holds the factory airbox in place. Remove the 2 factory clips on the air inlet. And now the whole airbox can come out. Separate the air inlet and the airbox by removing this screw. We're over at the workbench now. We're going to install the Corsa velocity stack onto the heat shield. Line up the bolt holes and install the provided hardware. Install the air inlet into the heat shield with the provided bolt, then spacer. Install the air inlet into the heat shield with the provided bolt and spacer. Tighten it down. Install the provided weather stripping along the top of the heat shield. Install the airbox assembly. Install the factory bushing between the body and the airbox, and use the factory bolt to secure it. Reinstall your clips into the air inlet. Remove the sensor on the factory intake and transfer it over to your new Corsa intake. Install the provided grommet into the Corsa intake tube, then the sensor into the grommet. Install your couplers and clamps onto the intake tube. Install your Y pipe. Tighten all your clamps. Install the massive non-oiled air filter. The kit comes with this PCV tube insert. You're going to install it with this opening facing the turbo. To install it, remove the driver's side PCV hose. Remove the driver's side PCV hose by pressing the gray tab. Insert the aluminum tube with the opening facing the turbocharger or the back of the engine. Then reconnect the PCV hose. Last thing you need to do is plug in the intake sensor, then your installation's finished. Okay, we got our Corsa Cold Air Intake installed in the Raptor. It was super easy to install. It practically just dropped right in. We didn't need to do any cutting or drilling, and it's going to help our Raptor to breathe a whole lot better. Installation should only take you about 30 to 45 minutes, and before you know it, you'll be heading off road.